Hello and welcome all wonderful people of YouTube. It is me, your Crusader, Captain Jiggles. Ho-ho! And we are back. We are officially back on Destiny again. The journey to 400. Now, obviously I have to go to the reef for a cutscene, as well as do a mission on the moon, which is the Sword of Crota. And then after that, probably the Venus mission and, beyond. Let us see what's going on with the cutscene. I will try to be quiet during the cutscene. Oh yeah, I can't wait till I get a new ship. It's going to be a lot more epic.
Where did all this come from? Every ship that could escape fled Earth during the collapse. They made it this far. I guess they died up here.
It's a graveyard.
How did the Awoken survive? No one knows.
Intruder bearing 127, you have crossed into the realm of the Awoken. State your business or be fired on by order of the Queen.
Don't look at me. Better say something.
We are from Earth. We're here to seek the counsel of the Awoken.
Conform to my trajectory. Any deviation will be taken as an act of aggression.
Looks like we're in the right place.
Why is the right place always so terrifying?
So, these are the trespassers demanding an audience.
We didn't mean to trespass.
The Queen herself judges who may or may not enter the realm. Me? I see no reason she should be available for whatever washes up at the reef. But here we are.
We've come to ask for help.
It is afraid of the fallen. It does not understand these ones are mine.
Apologies, Your Grace.
I am a guardian from Earth. We're searching for the Black Garden.
Why?
We seek to destroy the darkness at its heart.
You want to turn it into a battleground? How unimaginative.
Do you know where it is?
Everyone knows where it is. The hard part is getting in.
Can you help us?
And why would we do that?
The Queen requests counsel with her brother.
That's good. Why not? We'll make you a key. How's that? All we need is the head of a Vex Gate Lord.
Gate Lord? Yeah, we...
Why do you want a Vex head?
Oh, we don't. And I doubt we'll get one either. But it's your only hope of getting into the Black Garden.
We will return.
Or die on Venus. Either way.
I like to hate that asshole, though. Pardon my French, but I do not like Aldrin. And at the time of this recording, the trailer for Forsaken has already come out, showing him in some prominent light, let's just say. So, yeah. Not a good. I don't like him. I don't like him one bit. Alright, now, to look at the levels, let's see here, level 11, I can easily do that. Level 8, I should do that first. Yeah, I'm over-leveled for these ones right now. However, they don't give you a whole lot of experience. They give you experience based off of the level you're supposed to be. So at level 8, it'll give you 3/4 of what it's going to take to get you to level 9. And so on and so forth.
For anything on the Temple of Crota. Listen. Long ago, the moon fell to Crota. He wielded a sword so dark it drained whatever light it
And this is going to be one of my favorite ones.
Crota sleeps, but the sword does not. The warlocks believe the sword is in a chamber guarded by the sworn princes. If you face them and steal the sword, we can see that it is never wielded again.
And the interesting thing about this mission is it actually paves the way for a new mechanic from Taken King, actually. They, like, expanded upon it. Something very few things.
The only way to destroy the sword is to kill its makers, the Sword Princes. One of them is said to guard a ritual site near the Hellmouth. We'll challenge him first.
Alright, so... Oh, shoot, excuse me. The, interesting thing is, yeah, they make swords into this game. Like, it's one of the few times you actually see their, creative direction actually evolve and not, you know, get wasted. Oh, I went the wrong way. There we go. Golden chest. Also, golden chests are quite literally one-offs per character, basically. But yeah, I think I've mentioned it before. It's the only...
Ritual site is up ahead.
It used to be the only way to get strange coins, like, consistently. Aside from the expansion. Like, each expansion, expanded how you can get strange coins. But they also started changing a lot on how much easier it is to get now. So, in general. But now you need more for... I think either you need more or maybe the same amount. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they changed Xur all that much. Hello. Oh, you're funny. Oh no.
One down. I'll lead us to the others.
I like how he just nonchalantly goes, yeah, one down. Probably realizing how extensive our badassery is, maybe. It's funny, it's always the person that, you know, gets chosen last that's the badass. Could you imagine if the last person, you know, chosen as a guardian by a ghost was just one of the worst guardians ever? Like, oh gosh, what was it? It's like a Halo thing where, what was it? I forgot his name. He's like another Spartan 2 or whatever. And he's just a blunder. All the time. He blunders into everything. It's hilarious. Alright, I got a white item. That's interesting. Let's see what it is. Ooh, 72, nice. Alright, that's an engram. That's crap. That's decent. That's actually better than that. But that's shoot to loot. I'll probably end up storing the shoot to loot item. So.
Not to unsettle you, but I'm tracking the sword by the light of the guardians it's killed. It's further below.
Ironically enough, it's really close. This mission is very short-lived for locations, anyways. Heck. Oh. Nope. Hate cursed balls when they're getting close. Especially if you can't, like, avoid them.
Clear him out.
There we go. I'm not going to need my super after I take the sword. So. Ah, dang. Yep.
Grab the sword. That should clear him out.
Like I say, that
Careful.
future, future, you know, mechanics, really. Although this is a little bit better, mechanic-wise. Yep. I'm just going to save the super for when I need it. Hello. Like, the only one big issue I have with this is that actually, the sword skating technique isn't as far-reaching as, because you can skate across the air with this thing, but it's not nearly as long. Like, obviously it doesn't have any ammo either, which is good, but, yeah.
Lots of movement all around. The princes are coming to the sword.
And that's how you deal with them. And I'm already almost fully charged. See, this is like an easy mode mission. Because they obviously want to give you the impression that this thing is a really powerful sword. And that's why you're, you know, being able to use it so easily. And the fact that it's so much light being dripped into it. It's like, it's kind of like the corruption idea. what was it? If you, shoot, I keep on forgetting. Like the idea if you constantly kill like corrupt things, your sword eventually will absorb some of it. So that's like the idea in reverse. An evil sword taking light away will actually absorb some of the light, making anyone light-based actually benefit from it. Too bad we have to get rid of it.
The sword is gone. They say that was one of the most powerful weapons the Hive ever wielded against us. Prisoners won't believe this.
Of course they will. We're a badass. After a while, it's going to be the most easily dismissible thing we've ever done. We've killed gods and kings. I don't think we're going to have a problem with, killing a sword. Because, you'll find out the story, actually. Since I think the raids in this game are in fact canon, the first raid, which is in the vanilla game, isn't too big of a deal. It's not like actually, how should I say this? It's not necessary for the story. It's a side spot, like a very specific thing that you can do that will, quote-unquote, slow them down, like the enemy down, but doesn't stop them in their tracks.
Before making insane promises. If we want to take down a game, we have to find out how these machines operate. Let's find the biggest one we can, pull out its brain, and see what we can learn about it.
I like that. That's a very straightforward idea. We're going to kill the biggest one we find. That's not a Gate Lord. Too bad. If we found a Gate Lord, we could just skip that entire process. And then we can immediately rip out its brain.
Just up the coast. Let's kill it, whatever it is, and bring its mind toward one of the old Academy research labs.
Yeah, I know. I'm totally taking whole lots of damage on my Sparrow. A couple more shots and I'll probably end up... No, ignore this, ignore that, that's not canon. Shh, you don't need to know about that yet. I'm trying my best not to do that, with the future areas, because this area is actually a public space, so obviously until I get into a darkness zone, I'm not going to have a lot of people. Heck, even like this entire first part of the mission where you're going to kill this giant Vex, this big Vex thing, it's a public area. This area right here is going to be a public area, meaning anybody can just come in and help me. That's level 40. So, it's not as bad for the 40s, but it's still kind of, annoying.
Ridiculously large Vex emission. Sounds like what we're looking for.
Yep. See this thing right here. It's got a set number of health, and I can do decent damage to it, but I can do a lot more damage like this. Yep. Ah, dang it. The last shot wasn't actually a crit. That would have been better for its health drain, but yeah. That one's... I like the Cyclopses. They're pretty interesting enemies, to say the least. Good mix-up, because they shoot a really... it's kind of like a stationary... how should you say? Stationary Wraith from Halo, mixed with a very interesting mechanic I've seen. If you shoot its crit spot too much, it'll spaz out, so you can't just outright sit in a very far back place and just fuck with it. Or mess with it, I should say. Gosh, I gotta learn to stop the swearing. Oh gosh, what the heck? That was weird. It spawned 2 friendly Vex. Did anybody else see that? Interesting. Alright, let's check my items real quick. That's a engram. That's a white. That's a better white. same way. Getting rid of all this junk now, that way I don't have to do it later. Wait a minute. Yeah, see? Mystic, whatever his name is, a whole 40. See what I mean?
Mind cores are actually biological, not relative to any known life forms recorded. Maybe the collective's research can tell us more.
So what you're saying is, it's like a shredder incident. Spoiler alert, by the way. Well, 2 spoiler alert. That is the Vault of Glass, which is the raid area. And the other spoiler is the Ninja Turtles are fighting against an alien. It's not actually a human at all. Shredder's an alien. Oh gosh, it's so stupid. I think I remember from one of the cartoons or whatever, way back when I first saw it. I was just like, wait, what? It's actually a, you know, a suit, like a mobile suit that you're using to move around in. Okay, that makes sense, I guess. Makes sense as why, like, this backstory of Shredder's, Shredder killing, like, Splinter's master or whatever. I'm like, okay, that makes sense now. You know, if you're an alien and you have a longer lifespan, you're just using mech suits to pretend like you're a human, that's not too terribly bad. Oh, hello. Ouch! Right in the crotch. Alright. I think there's another sniper on the other side here. Nope. Well, excuse me for a second. Yoink. Hey, heavy synthesis. Now I don't have to worry about heavy ammo if I actually realize I need it. Although I'm probably only going to use those on the boss, like, because you can just basically it just gives you ammunition, like full ammunition from for one type of ammo. Ba-doop, boop, ba-doop, boop. Hello. I know better than to get close to you. Gosh dang it. I really don't want to have to use my super either. I want to have all my resources. Because there's going to be a kind of a wave fight here. I can just get rid of a small fry helpers. Hi. Gotcha. Alright, anybody else?
Nice work. There's got to be a central terminal around here. Oh, let's see if I can get it to work.
If I can get it to work.
It's remarkable. I'll see what they discover here.
Alright.
Vex, they're coming.
Shoot for the giant glowing eye. See, that's the weird thing, actually. I just realized this. There's an inconsistency in the Vex that not a lot of people know, like, not a lot of people bring up, I guess. Which is the fact that their white glowing spot is their weak point on most Vex. Even in the later game, like Destiny 2, they have, I think the Minotaurs got changed to where they do actually have the center core piece, so that you can have a crit spot on them, but the Hobgoblins are only based off their eye. Like, literally, their eyeball is their weak point. Alright, now I have a bunch of Radiant Vex landing around on top of me. 1. Nope. 2. 2 more friggin' waves of friggin' hats. Oh, hello. You I like, actually. Although it's interesting, they're based off of monsters as well. Goblins, hobgoblins, minotaurs, etc. Although it's what we're calling them. Like the title for Fallen is actually not Fallen; it's Ixnay. So it's rather interesting that like what we call them is interesting. The Fallen. Let's see here. The Fallen. The what else was there? Goblins, hobgoblins, harpies, minotaurs. So, rather interesting to say the least. I also don't understand why harpies don't, just move like the Vex do normally. Like, teleporting. The hobgoblins move, like the harpies just move as a whole normally. They don't actually teleport at all. I always use super to get rid of the annoying ones. And that's how you do it. Boop, 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 boop. Any more? There's another one. Nope. I'm done. Alright, I'll wait for you. Oh, now you get done. Right when I sit down. Just kidding. I already knew what he was going to do.
How to find a gateway. Each Vex is part of a giant network that spreads through the mantle of the entire planet. If I can just get into their system, we can draw a gate lord out.
Eat. And I think this is where we actually have to go back to the Cryptarch to ask, how do we draw a Gate Lord out? Like, this code is too dense for my ghost to figure out. I find that kind of BS, but meh. Alright. Yeah, it's the same exact freaking level. However, rifle. Looks like I'm using an auto rifle for it right now. 242. Alright, let's still check, make sure there's nothing. Yep, nothing there. It's all tower, baby. Oh, that would have made this game even worse. Like, not worse. Sorry. This would have made the game like just that. I don't know. It wouldn't have helped the game at all. It would have done the opposite. It would have hurt the game. There we go. The thing that would hurt the game is if it did like the No Man's Sky thing, where you're traveling and it just goes, and it's just like all this epic music and shit while you're flying. I'm like, it doesn't make any sense. We're just flying to the tower. I'm just glad they didn't have the. I'm glad they didn't actually do that, because that would have been bad. Let's see here, 97. I believe this actually is dictated off of that. Yeah, I can't equip that. However, that's 75. That's 82. Okay. Wait, that's a solar weapon, void. Okay, I already have an arc, but just trying to think. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna do that. I have better void and solar, or better shotgun and sniper that I can use if I need to, but you know, there's that. All right, so I think that's everything that's I can equip right now. Because that's the thing, this is what you're supposed to do to get to 400 faster. There we go. See, aha, that's a solar as well. So, ooh, oh, that's arc. So okay, so I'm gonna end up keeping this. So that's a rare anyway. So I should probably just get rid of this. There, arc, and I'll get rid of this as well. I think I have one of each now. Solar, arc, solar, void. Yep, got one of each of that. So now I'm good on that. Now let's just see what I get for my boots.
Rare treasure. Come back soon.
Yep.
We need the challenge.
Okay, yeah, I definitely need to get to level 15 in order to do anything. Although I am almost level 15 anyways. So, you know, it is what it is. But, alright, let's see here. Oh yeah, I also already got the quote-unquote encryption from the encrypt arc, so it's no big deal. And that will level me up.
Before the hive wake Crota's soul.
Fist of Crota. This is like the one thing I don't like. But let's see here, 100. Yeah, better than that. So yeah, I'm doing really well. Look at that. Level 70, like level 77 already. And yeah, once you hit level 40, it's a grind. There is a grind at that point. Wait, what? Oh, right. I hit level 15, meaning that's a milestone. Also known as I have to go talk to Ikora. Hey, Ikora.
Okay, then. I have feelings with what
Interesting. Accept the quest. Back up. What's my bond level? Better than that. So that blue can go away now. Alright. I'm trying to kind of see if I can modify my volume to, you know, have the distance between the mic or not. If it gets annoying, just let me know and I'll try and keep myself at a certain pace, or a certain distance, I should say. Right, I need to cover stuff. Let's check my things. Yeah, I haven't even checked on anything else right now. Let's see here. Yeah, there's something I wanted to take out of this. Yeah, that, but I have Night needed for void kills. Okay. So yeah, I'm going to do the Fist of Crota first, because, you know, F that. I don't like the Fist of Crota. He cheats a lot. 8 kills, that is normal. Okay, good. I can do. And yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do that quite yet. Oh yeah, specialized rampage. Yeah. Ooh. Specialized rampage. I should probably re-equip my sniper real quick for that. Because fusion rifles are not good at all. They are very bad for getting specialized kills like that. Shotguns are probably one of the better ones. Snipers are decent at it, as long as you get a really high clip one, and you can just, you know, waste a bunch of weak enemies. So, okay, that's Venus. I just want to double check the levels, make sure. Yeah, level 12 story. It's be like, what, a level 10 story now? Oh, snap. Why don't I have... Oh, dude. What? Okay, that's something I'm going to have to figure out later. Because I could have swore I had... Interesting. That's weird. You know what? That might be something I might have had to download for. Okay, so that's something good. That means I know for a fact I need to do that. So I'll be down, dang. I'm going to be down a mission slot every turn. Alright, we're going to do 2 more missions at most, at the absolute most, and then we're going to end the episode here, because that's something I need to figure out.
The more we learn about the Vex, the more I understand why our exo.
Because I've purchased it on my actual account. And if I'm able to play this game, since I haven't bought it multiple times, I should be able to play it with the full DLC. I just need to download all the DLC, I think, again, or quote-unquote download the permissions for it. We'll see. Worst case scenario, I have to delete a character, which is going to be really a pain in my butt, but whatever.
First thing we're going to have to do is get me into the Vex network so I can lure out a game.
Oh yeah, forgot. I guess I have a new helmet. I am a unicorn. Alright.
Here's what we have on Gateway. 3 stories called Protect the Realm the Vex Keep Locked Out of Time. Time? That can't be right.
Oh my. Oh yeah, this is gonna be fun to do. Because this is where, I think this is actually the mission where we actually find out what a Gate Lord looks like.
I'm picking up a heavy complex nearby. I can use it to get into their network.
Ba-dum-bum-ba-dum, ba-dum-bum-ba-dum. Oop. That was a close one. Too close for comfort, in my opinion. Boom.
I thought you had a hard job.
Heck? Oh. Ah!
Okay, we've got to for a place called.
Hi, Shadow.
That's where we'll find a Gateway.
You know, obviously Shadow's one of my subscribers, actually. I'm friends with him in real life, so obviously that's why he subscribed to me. Because, you know, he saw I have videos up, and he actually kind of likes, you know, my content, so. I guess he just likes my personality. And, what was it? Yeah, I forgot my Xbox app is running. And on the Xbox app, I'm signed into my actual account. So, oops. Anyways, shout out of the day! Shadow! Next one will be winter, and then after that it's golden, and then prime. Oh gosh, what? Huh? Hang on. Okay, they're level. Whatever lag just happened there, I have no idea. Whatever.
To find the Gateway, I sort of had to mess with all their transfer gates here. You're probably going to have your head.
Oh, snap, that's right. This is one of the ones I usually blitzkrieg. Hang on, I'll be right back. Give me a second, guys, don't worry. I'm not leaving. I swear I'm not leaving mission area. I forgot. This is one of the things I do a lot of, which is I grab a sparrow out here, go in here, come in through here, and I just basically just run through it. I don't want to. This is one of the ones I don't like doing. So let's just do this. Normally you'd have to kill the gates, kill all of them. This is a really good cheese, basically. As long as you're not, you know, stupid with your boosts. Although, to be fair, this is going to be a lot harder.
The gates are waiting. They'll keep coming unless you shut them down.
Nope. See what I mean? It's a lot harder, though, because of the fact that I don't have my side boosting. So I actually have to go through this perfectly in one run. Or rather, almost perfectly. Now, this is the one I don't like doing. I'm out of here! No, 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 no! I actually do better than I usually do. I'll admit. My sparrow doesn't usually last that long. Like, or it'll, yeah. It lasts all the way through, I suppose. But, if I hadn't used my boosts, like my side boosts and all that, I would not have lasted as long. Well, before I do anything else, I have a question of myself. Where over here? Yeah, I've yet to get a single strange coin. So, okay. I don't know if there was any other ways of getting strange coins during the story. That's what I want to make sure of. Because if there was, oh gosh. Okay, ah, get from above. Ta-da! And yeah, obviously I'm gonna have to fight my way through here. There's actually no way of skipping this. I mean, there technically would be. I'm guessing just, you know, go all the way to the top area you're supposed to go to anyways, and then just hold out. But come on, that's no fun. Either way, I'm gonna have to kill these guys. Ah, my primary. Old reliable. Although I do have to say, like, what was it? I think it was a skit or whatever, like an animated skit, where it's like, the gunsmith is saying, oh yeah, well you don't like my prices? No, I'm not going to drop my prices. Well, I can't afford it. Well, then I guess you're going to have to push back the darkness with your primary then. So true. He's such a ripoff. Like, you could just go to Varric's, like, later on in the game, or in the expansion, I guess. You can just trade him an item that you can get from Fallen, along with a little bit of Glimmer, not too much, to get a Sin, a heavy and Sin.
I guess you're going to have to step inside the ring.
Alright, yep. Step inside the ring. Let's get ready to rumble. Dun, 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 dun. Alright, once it starts spawning, you can go back. Gosh dang. I suck. Although it's not too bad. There's the... How rude! Hello. Excuse me for a second there. Oh, come on. Why are you shooting so fast? You're not supposed to shoot this fast. There we go. Stop it. Stop it. I said stop it. Die. Yep. And that's going to give me some glimmer, or is that the thing I can just use to get glimmer? I don't know.
This better get us into the Black Garden. Let's go get our key from the queen.
Oh, of course! Now this one's going to trigger an immediate cutscene, so I'll be right back. Wait, what? Huh, I guess it doesn't trigger an immediate cutscene. I must have changed that. It's been so long since I've done this. Oops. Excellent.
It is alive. And still has its ball.
There is no shame running away, Guardian. Apart from the cowardice and failure of it, it's an excellent strategy.
We didn't run.
Was no Gate Lord slain, brother?
Oh, we slayed the Gate Lord.
Ghosts. We need to find the Black Garden.
They don't even know where it is.
Let us tell them. Search the Gate Lord for that which gains them entrance.
Why? If you wish them certain death, just kill them here.
Often when we guess at others' motives, we reveal only our own.
My motive is simply loyalty to a people, a queen and a sister.
Then please, take what is required.
Dead, unfortunately. A wasted journey, I'm afraid.
Perhaps. But I think these ones resourceful. We gift it in sympathy for their traveler.
Mars. 84 North, 32 East, Meridian Bay.
I have shown you benevolence, Guardian. Should the Awoken ever need an ally, I will call on you. And expect you to answer.
She's saying you owe us, Guardian.
I understand. Your Grace.
Good luck getting through the exclusion zone.
Ah, he is such a jerk, isn't he? Mwah, magnifique. It would bring me great pleasure to put a bullet in his head, but I won't. Tisk. So, as of this day's recording, I have yet to see anything new about DLC 3 for Destiny 2. I have yet to play any of the DLCs. I have seen people play it, I have seen people review it, and I am not interested whatsoever. And just as a guess...
What do you know about the House of Wolves?
Oh, we're available. Oh, hang on. This is something I want to talk about first, once we load in. You'll like this.
The Tuckers did a good job patching it up. Now I just need to finish it.
We have a new social area! Ta-da! We get to talk to Petra. Finally!
Welcome to the Vestian Outpost, Guardian.
Accept
You and
quest.
I are gonna hunt some wolves together.
Speak to Varix, the Cryptarch, and the Eye of Osiris. Here is Varix. What is this? Who is he? A Fallen? I like this guy a lot. I like Varix a lot. He's awesome.
You speak to Varix.
See? I have to be House Judgment rank 1 to get Heavy Sense from him, but see that price? $250 for Ether Steve. And then 100 for, well, 100 for, or 250 for that. 100 for this is special weapons and heavy weapons. That's normally 500, I think, and that's normally 950 from the gunsmith. That is a huge ripoff. So,
Good.
and here we have the Cryptarch for this area.
Master Rahul, I look forward to conducting business with you. I hope not to disappoint
And then we have my favorite cameo of all, because of the fact of how much they friggin' screwed this guy over in Destiny 2. Listen to how he talks.
I've never seen the light the way it shows around you. Oh, now I see why Osiris is interested in you.
Mystical, vague, just, you know, a very subtle performance. And then goes to, oh my god, you are Osiris's disciple! Oh! Turn this guy into a fanboy. I'm not joking. They turned this guy, who seems subtle and, you know, very monotone almost, into a over-the-top fanboy that you would lovingly Fusroda off a cliff. I'm not kidding. When I heard that, when I've seen the cutscene with it, like, not the cutscene, but whatever, the dialogue from him, it's just appalling how much they messed with this. It's kind of like something else, but I'll specify that later.
Ready for an adventure, Guardian? The Queen's wrath is at your side. Let the hunt begin.
Let the hunt begin. But, right, before I start talking about Forsaken again, but yeah, they basically did what Inspector Gadget 2 did from Inspector Gadget 1. They basically get a bunch of angry notes saying that these are the things they need to change, but never bothered to go back to the original source material to actually see how they're supposed to change it. They just have a general idea. So basically, oh, Brother Vance is one of the people of Osiris. Perfect, we'll turn him into a fanboy. Don't even look at Destiny 1. Done. They completely forget what the hell they're supposed to be doing. Really just ticks me off about that, but yeah. Although I do have to say, our threads are looking pretty nice now. We have... Yes. Okay, now let's see if this actually is something about the House of Wolves as well. This isn't... Oh yeah, that's not a... Okay, so actually... You also have a bonus mission that doesn't actually require you to do it, but we'll do that as well. 14, 12... I think that's going to call it an episode, actually, because I really do need to address something. I need to address the fact that the House of Wolves and Dark Below DLC aren't counting right now, even though I have some other things on here. I don't understand. Like, hang on, let me check something else over here. Oh, it's not even available right now. Okay. Clash. Okay. So, for whatever reason, again with this, Shadow, you only get one shout out. Stop it. My app. Anyways, that is going to do it for this episode, guys. But without further ado, this is Captain Jiggles here, signing off.